Shalom Wadu, Happy New Year 2023. Once again, another revolution around Ra, around the sun. And I will say, people, we have to be reminded of the day and time we're living in. This is especially going out to our members and those people that are really on the frequency. There's a difference from being in the conscious community and being part of Hidden Power University, New Dawn Transformation. There's a big difference. Conscious community of people that's seeking information. You know, they may even flip-flop back into organized religion. They're seeking identity. All right, similar to the developmental stage of a middle school age student or adolescent. They're seeking to find themselves. Right? They're seeking to define themselves, define and find themselves. It's all about identity. So you start questioning everything. This puts you on a quest. So people are seeking to find their identity through information. A lot of times we seek it through our blackness, ethnicity, which is also a trap because you can get locked into that because you are not your body. Right? So there's a cap on all of that. However, at the end of the day, when you know the cycles of history, you know that this is a natural phase in the development of species. It's a degenerative phase we're in right now. The Hindus call it Kali Yuga, where it's all about degeneration and destruction. You think you're progressive. You think it's some progress and oh wow. No, it's actually degeneration because you're going further and further away from nature or nature or God. You're going further away from universal law and divine order. So, with that being said, all your talk about saving the world, how making things better, appealing to the masses, is all futile, and it's all the mark of a neophyte or a person who really doesn't have the full understanding of the day and time we're living in. Degeneration is the order of the day. The scriptures say that the last days will be likened unto the days of Noah. And in the days of Noah, you had all types of degenerative practices. In fact, I can't even say the word of, you know what I'm talking about, sodomy, Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Different deviant sexual practices. We're so deep in Kali Yuga right now that it's actually promoted. It's promoted to children. If you are not appalled and sickened by that, you have been infected. You have been infected. So we're deep in Kali Yuga right now. Mental illness is the norm. Sickness is the norm. Can't tell a man from a woman is the norm. Confusion is the norm. And what's going to start to proliferate even more is poverty. We see that happen. More and more poverty, more and more sickness, more and more pandemics, if I can even say the word. More and more degenerative confusion in terms of sexuality and more suppression of masculine energy. I'm going to do a whole lecture on this. So what did they do in the days of Noah? They didn't try to push the water back in the sky. Right? They didn't try to, swim in the water all by themselves. No, they prepared an ark. They prepared a huge boat so they can ride the frequency. Everything we're teaching is prophetic. And what did they do? They called out. They said, look, it's coming. You better get inside the ark. It's coming, right? In the last days and times, it's going to be destroyed by fire. You better get inside the tabernacle, right? You better tap in. You better come together. I'm telling you. And it's going to hurt even worse for those people who heard the word and chose to put it off. And if you have a king, if you have a husband that's not stepping up to his power, and you are watching this video, he's leading you to destruction if he's not on the frequency. If he doesn't submit to God, you don't need to submit to him. He's leading you and your family to destruction. You are supposed to come around the company in the gathering, in the congregation of the righteous. Righteous, not in a moralistic sense, but in the sense of wisdom. Can't you see what's going on in the world? Look, stay tuned, people. This video, the lecture I'm gonna do on Kali Yuga and riding the frequency and surviving the transition is gonna be in our members area only, because you can't even talk about this stuff anymore. You almost can't even talk about righteousness. You have Christians, just benign Christian channels getting shut down. So listen, I gotta know how to hold my tongue and be wise and patient. But let me tell you this, you need to become a member and get this information. And on top of that, you need to act on the knowledge. It's not about knowledge. It's about knowledge and action, right? Actuation, if it's even a word. It needs to be a word. Actuation of knowledge. That's it. Shalom Wadu, everybody. And we'll see you next time.